Namaskar, my dear friends. So, in this session, we will see pressure sensors. So, Honeywell is one of the best company for pressure sensor producing. Okay. So, what we'll do is, I will try to see lot of pressure sensors, how we can select them, and what is the interface techniques and applications, and best of all, how we are going to select the pressure sensor itself for our particular applications. Okay. So, let me highlight the topics that we will be discussing now. What is the selection criteria, like how we can select a particular pressure sensors, what are their features and specifications. There's some design techniques that we will be following while designing the schematic, how we can calculate the pressure sensors and the corresponding voltage outputs. Okay, so based on the voltages and all, we will be able to find out what is the corresponding pressures. Okay, and what are their particular applications, like where we are going to utilize pressure sensors. Based on that, we can identify which pressure sensor is most suitable. And at last, I'll give you the exact application circuit which we have already designed and implemented in our particular applications. Okay, so we'll be discussing two applications. One will be blood pressure monitors and one will be oxygen concentrators. In blood pressure monitors, generally the pressures varies from 0 to 5 psi, which is close to around 0 to 34.47 or 5 kilopascal. Okay, and for oxygen concentrator, it depends on 0 to 30 psi, which goes close to 0 to 200 or 206 kilopascal. Okay, so what is the pressure sensor series that is most suitable from Honeywell, that we'll see today. Okay, so Honeywell has very wide variety of pressure sensors. You can see we have a bar bed. So this notch is there now, that is called bar bed. Okay, and this without notch is called barbless. Okay, barbless. So barbless are there, this one and this one, and barbed is there, this and this kind. Okay, then we have true stability pressure sensors. We have lot of series like RSC series, HSC, SSC, DPR, TSC, NSC. We have basic pressures sensors. So this we will be having more, like importance, and we will be giving more concentration on this four series. Okay. So you can see ABP series is having compensated as well as amplified. TBP series is having compensated, unamplified, and NBP is uncompensated, unamplified. So you'll be concentrating mostly on NBP series and somehow a little bit of TBP and ABP. Okay. There are some micro pressure sensors are also there, which is more suitable for our wearables, and some other series are also there that we will see what are their particular applications. Let me highlight some of the pressure sensors cross references. So if you talk about RSC series or HSC series and SSC series, they are very closely together. So you can see some of the features are like signal conditioning, so all of them are amplified. Okay, and pressure range, you can see they are from, if I talk about psi range, then it is plus minus, sorry, pascal range, then it is plus minus 150 pascal to 1 megapascal. Okay, and device type is, it can give you absolute temperature or differential temperature or gauge type temperature or gauge type pressure. Solar pressure, like absolute pressure, differential pressure, and gauge pressures. I'll talk about more like which pressure sensors are most suitable for our particular application, whether it is gauge type or differential type, absolute type. Okay, temperature compensated, yes. Calibrated, yes. So there is a document for all these pressure sensors characteristics and their cross references. That the link I will upload in the description. Coming to the DPR and TSC and NSC series. Okay, so in this you can see it looks like this and this one. So basically we will be talking about this kind of pressure sensors. We are not going to talk about this. So you can see signal conditioning, this is unamplified. The pressure range is plus minus 6 kilopascal to 1 megapascal, and this is 250 pascal to 1 megapascal. So TSC series is having little bit wider, little bit less range. Device type, So these all things we can study once we uh, utilize for our application. Okay, I'm just giving you what are the different varieties that is available with Honeywell. So this is our most important, very important. You can write it down, VVI, and this is most useful for our industrial applications as well as medical applications. Okay, so as you can see, ABP2 series, ABP series, TBP and NBP. So NBP will be talking about a lot, as well as ABP will be talking about a lot. And we have all the varieties. You can see barbette type, barbeless type, and without port is also there. Okay, so this is called with port, and this is without port. Okay, same manner, even TBP and NBP series both are there. At the same time, you can see their leads are like it is leadless and it is with lead but SMT, like it is SMD type, and there are through hole types where you need very sturdy applications, like it should not move and all while putting the pipe. Then you must use with leads. Okay, signal conditioning, you can see it is amplified and these are unamplified. And pressure ranges, they are very, like widely available. So it is having plus minus 6 kPa to plus minus 1 megapascal. Okay, or you can see 1 psi to 150 psi. All right. So device type, you can see it is gauge type, absolute gauge type, differential gauge type, or differential, absolute, and gauge type. So that's why I'm telling you ABP series is most suitable. Okay. One more last one, I'll just talk about it and then we'll proceed to the next understanding, like what we are going to see in our pressure sensors topics. So we have MPR series, 24 series, PC series and 26 PC series. So these are there, 24 PC series and 26 PC series. You can see pressure ranges is, this is like a SIP, SIP and deep, or 0.5 psi to 250 psi, and this is 1 psi to 100 psi, and this is 1 psi to 250 psi. Got it? We have device type same way, differential and like gauge type or absolute type, and temperature compensated, yes, no, or yes, something like that. What is the output type? So it can be giving you I2C type or SPI type, or it is analog millivoltage type. So basically we will be talking about our NBP series, where also you will get output type as analog type. Okay, and here analog as well as digital output type. So basically the ABP series is having the options of pressure sensors with SPI communication interface or I2C communication interface. Let us talk about some key features about our TBP series. So if you see TBP series, they are compensated and unamplified as well as having analog output. Okay. Same way, cost is little bit a major cost concern. Then some other performance can be derated. Okay. So it is also having cost effective solution. NBP series is also almost same, close to your TBP. Now, if I talk about ABP series, because ABP series was more suitable, like TBP we have talked about, NBP we have talked about, and then we'll talk about ABP series. So if you talk about ABP series, it is going to be compensated, amplified, and analog or digital outputs. Also, it is having single or dual ports or a small package as well. Okay, and this is very cost effective solution if cost is a major concern, and some sensor performance can be derated. So if you want to have little bit cost effective solution, then some of the performance can be removed and you will get it at lower cost. Got it? So let me directly take you to the data sheet, where we are going to talk about how to select a particular board mount pressure sensors. Okay, so this is the pressure sensor that we are going to uh, select. And just now I talked about you, like some of the basic applications are medical applications. Okay, where blood pressure monitors or blood analysis or drug dosing, or like consumer applications are also like NIBP, non-invasive blood pressure monitors, or we have oxygen concentrators or wearables as well. You can see in industrial we have compressors or HVAC filtering monitors. We have indoor air quality. We have gas and water meters. We have leak detection, very good application for leak detection. Gas water meter is also there. We have others like air brakes is there, or air brake is there. In the vehicles we have air brake like lorries and all. Then we have level measurement. We have washing machines and dishwashers pressure monitors. Okay, and these were the available different pressure sensors that is available with Honeywell. Okay, just now I talked about the cross references and their characteristics. So if you want to go ahead and particular, I will tell you based on the application, you can go and see what is the particular characteristics, because going for each and every characteristics there is of no use. So I'll post this document to your description and you will be able to see it. So whichever pressure sensor we'll be talking about, for that we'll be going through the characteristics and how it is associated in each and every understanding. Got it? Next, let us talk about next. Just now we saw about like ABP series and TBP and NBP series. Got it? And these were the pressure ranges that is available. This we can get it from our data sheet as well for the particular application that we are going to utilize. Okay, now you can see some of the approvals, like it is having ROHS or REACH or IPC or JDDC. Everything is there available, so there is nothing to worry about. That's why I'm telling you we will be concentrating on TBP series, NBP series, and then later we will be concentrating on ABP series for our basic application. But in this session I will talk about little bit different applications as well, and at last I'll give you the application circuit for blood pressure monitor and pressure oxygen concentrators. Okay. Next, let us talk about sensor selection guide. So how we are going to select particular sensors based on our understanding. So we have to first talk about whether it is media, I mean what is the application. Okay, so we are going to talk about whether it is output type, whether it is analog type or digital type. Got it? Then it is having housing ports, whether it is barbed type or barbless type, or it is having no port. Got it? Then you need to have like absolute pressure, or you need to have differential pressure, or all these things. Cost effective solution if you want to have, because pressure sensors are quite costly. Got it? So that's all. In this kind, if you can see, by seeing that, you can see that ABP, 2 ABP and TBP and NBP, all of them are having analog type as well as digital type. These two are there, like ABP series is having output type as digital type as well. Okay, and most of them are having housing ports as well as they are having absolute pressures availability. So these are the particular selection criterias that we were seeing, and this series, basic pressure series, is actually fulfilling our criterias. Okay. Next, some of the key features just now we talked about, like what is ABP2 series or ABP series having, and what is TBP and NBP series. So there is nothing to repeat again. Now let us talk about medical applications. So we have potential medical application. Let us say first of all I'll go to airflow monitors. Okay, so which of the pressure sensors that will be most suitable for our airflow sensors or airflow monitors? So we can have RSC series or DPR series. Okay, so that will be used for our airflow monitors. If you want to utilize in your anesthesia machine, that will be used again RSC series as well as HSC series. Okay, so you can see wherever tick mark is available, based on that you can try out. So I will not go about all the applications. I will be going about blood pressure monitoring. Okay, so blood pressure monitoring, you can see that we have HSC series, SSC series and TSC series. All these are available. However, we will go ahead with basic pressure sensors. Okay. So in basic pressure sensor, you can see ABP2 series, ABP series and TBP series and NBP series. All these four are fulfilling this particular basic blood pressure monitor criteria. So you will be selecting any of these four series pressure sensors. Okay. Similarly, we have breast pumps, or like a blood analyzer. So all these things are there. You can see about. I'll be going to talk about CPAP water tanks. So CPAP water tanks, you can see ABP2 series is suitable for that. Okay. Even micro pressure sensors are available, which is suitable for our CPAP water tanks. Got it? Next, if you talk about, then we will talk about nebulizers. So nebulizer also, you can see ABP series is actually suitable. So I'll be talking about nebulizers. Then oxygen concentrator, you can see all these basic pressure sensors is applicable. So oxygen concentrator we have uh, availability as well as blood pressure monitors. So we'll be talking about these four. Got it? That's all. You can see some of them are like ventilators is also there. So ventilators first three are there like RSC series, HSC series and SSC series, that we'll talk in our next tutorials. But right now we'll concentrate on ABP series and TBP series and NBP series. Okay. Got it. Some of the potential industrial applications are also there, which our basic series fulfills very good criteria. So like air compensator is there. So you can see ABP series is fulfilling the criteria. Then we have air movement control. Then we have drones. Okay. So drones, you can see we have ABP2 series availability. Then you can see gas and water meters. So gas and water meters are quite frequently utilized. So ABP series actually useful for that as well. Like sorry, ABP useful plus pressure sensors can make it useful. We can see HVAC systems and like indoor air quality systems, leak detections and pressure valves, robotics. You can see all these pressure sensors are actually applicable. That's why I'm saying you continuously, like our basic pressure sensors are the most suitable one for any of the applications in our medical as well as industrial applications. Got it? Other potential applications are like air beds are there, like air, like you pull air and then that will become a bed. So there also MPR series is used. Air brakes are there in the like vehicles. We have coffee vending machine. So you can see all the basic pressure sensors are actually suitable for our coffee vending machine. Then drink dispenser is also applicable. Even washing machine and like dishwashers and all these things, our ABP2 series is most suitable. Got it? So hope you have a good understanding about how to select the pressure sensor for your particular applications. And we will talk about more into the data sheet of the two pressure sensors. One will be TBP and NBP series data sheet, and another will be NBP data series. So this will take up in our next session. So hope you have understood a complete understanding about the pressure sensors that we are talking about right now. And if you do have any questions regarding the understanding of how to select the pressure sensor or where to identify the pressure sensors, which are the major applications, and what kind of, whether it is barbed or barbless or without port that we should use, all those understandings we can quite easily identify. So if you do have any questions, please put down your questions in the comment box and I shall be able to answer you out. Thank you.